Hello, guys. If you're an international student that is already in Canada, you intend to come to Canada this August, September, the fall intake, or you intend to come to Canada in the year 2025, this video is for you because there's a new change that is about to be implemented that will affect your eligibility for postgraduate work permit. So you have to sit tight through the end of this video so that you get all the necessary information so that you be fully abreast so that you can prepare yourself as an international student. My name is Raphael Lebuse. This is my YouTube channel. On a regular basis, I post informations, updates, breaking news, things that I know will benefit you in your quest to relocate to Canada. Please, I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn the notification button so that you always be the first to get my videos whenever I post them. Alright guys, I want you guys now to sit tight as I explain these changes that is about to happen as for those that are in Canada, studying in Canada, or those that intend to come to Canada in the year 2025. Alright, because there's a new change that is about to be implemented that will affect your eligibility for postgraduate work permit. So you have to see. Hello guys, it's good to be back again. This video is going to be very brief because it's just an update about the changes that is about to be implemented for postgraduate work permit. This is for students, international students, those that are already in Canada, those that intend to come in the fall, which is August, September intake, or those that intend to come in the year 2025. A lot of changes have been happening, especially since the beginning of this year for international students. We saw what happened from January, how admission was capped or how reduction was made for international student admission into the country. And we also saw that the province is now in charge. They decide the number of students that will be taken in each of the provinces. So this has been going on. And despite this reduction in the intake of international students, the government of Canada still think is not enough to meet the concerning need in the country. And if you understand what has been happening, it seems as if the government of Canada is putting the blame on international students as the reasons why there is issues with housing, depletion of natural resources in the country and all that. But we know that it's not just international students. There are so many factors involved, all right, probably due to poor implementations of different rules and policies that are going to benefit the people in Canada. But that's, by the way, we are not going to be talking about that today. Basically, as I said, what we're talking about today is this new change that is going to affect international students in Canada and those that intend to come to Canada. Over the years, a lot of people have been coming to Canada, both students, those that come as a permanent resident through express entry provincial nominee programs. And despite the influx of people into the country, there's still a lot of labor shortage demand. And the government of Canada is trying to curb this problem, is trying to reduce this problem, and they are looking at the direction of international students. And this is the plan they have. So they want to do it in such a way that before they issue you postgraduate work permit after studying in Canada, you must have studied a course or you must have studied a degree that is in demand with the labor shortage in the country. I don't know if this is a good development. Somehow, if you look at it from one angle, it seems as if it's a good development. If you look at it from another perspective, it doesn't seem as if it's a good development. This is because you've already reduced the numbers of students coming in, and you've already made sure that before you come into Canada, you must get admission in designated learning institution, that's DLI, institutions that are recognized in Canada. And before you get postgraduate, you must be in these colleges or public schools, universities that offer postgraduate and all that. You must probably be studying doing your master's or a PhD. So many requirements are already on ground for you to get postgraduate. But they think now that even with those requirements, it's still not enough. That the next thing to do is that before you get your postgraduate, even if you meet those requirements, even if you go to a designated learning institution or schools that offer postgraduate, that even if you meet those requirements, it's still not enough. that you must study a degree, or you must be in the profession that meets the labor shortage demand. So this update is basically for you students, those that are already in Canada, those that intend to come to Canada sooner or later, for you to be fully abreast and to be prepared, so that you know that it's not just enough to get admission into any DLI institution or to get your visa to come to Canada. You must also choose a course, or you must also choose a degree that will be in labor shortage, that will meet the labor shortage in the country, for you to be awarded postgraduate work permit. Though it has not been implemented, but there are documents about it already. They are already working behind the scene. They are already planning towards it, and most likely it will be implemented in January 2025. So it's not just going to affect those that are coming to Canada in 2025. It's also probably going to affect those that are already in Canada schooling, but maybe will not be, by the time they are done with their education, it will be later on in 2025. So most likely it will affect them as well. So this video is not just for those planning to come to Canada. It's for those that are already in Canada as well schooling. So you must be prepared for what is coming ahead, so that you not start biting your fingers when that time comes. So if you intend to come to Canada, there's still an opportunity for you to make the right decision, choose the right course, the courses, or the degree that you know will land you your postgraduate work permit. There are so many professions in demand right now in Canada, so you may have to look towards that direction. Like the healthcare is in demand, which includes the doctors, the nurses, and all that. Those professions are always in demand in Canada. The tech, there's what we call the STEM. The STEM includes the tech, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. There's agriculture. Agriculture is also in demand. There's transportation, is also in demand. There's also the French category, which is also in demand. So these are already in demand in Canada, and there's a stream for that, which was also done in the Express Entry program to meet the labor shortage demand. We call it the category-based draw, where these professions were specifically selected in such a way that they do draws for them on a regular basis, so that they can come in to meet the labor shortage demand. But despite all these things done, they want to move on now to international students to also apply the same thing. So you must be fully aware, so that you take advantage of this information and get yourself prepared. This video, as I said, is going to be very short, and I hope this video will help you to know what to do as an international student, even if you're in Canada or you intend to come to Canada in the year 2025. All right, guys, thank you for staying through to the end of this video. I want you guys to look forward to my next video. As I said earlier, my name is Raphael Ebose. This is my YouTube channel. As you can see already, I post updates, breaking news, informations, and opportunities in Canada that I know will benefit you in your quest to Canada. Please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want you to turn on the notification button, because on a regular basis, I post videos that will benefit you. All right, guys, thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. Bye for now.